He's football crazy, he's football mad. That football had just taken away the little bit of sense he had. And it would take a dozen servants to wash his clothes and scrub, since Paul became a member of that terrible football club.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Football Crazy Podcast. I am still your host Jeffrey Gibson, and on this episode of the Football Crazy Podcast I will be previewing the EFL League One match between Fleetwood Town and Sunderland. But before that, it is time for another Premier League roundup. Over to you, Larry.
Thank you, Jeff, and now here is your Premier League roundup. Crystal Palace 3, Tottenham Hotspur 0, Arsenal 1, Norwich City 0, Brentford 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Leicester City 0, Manchester City 1, Manchester United 4, Newcastle United 1, Southampton 0, West Ham United 0, Watford 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Chelsea 3, Aston Villa 0, Leeds United 0, Liverpool 3, Everton 3, Burnley 1. And we have one result from yesterday, and that is Newcastle United 1, Leeds United 1. And that ends your Premier League roundup for now. I will be back next time for another roundup. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Larry. Now it's time for our preview of the Fleetwood and Sunderland game in League One. And I think the pressure going into this game is firmly on Sunderland, as they are the early leaders in the league. And I think Simon Grayson, who is now the Fleetwood manager, will be wanting to get revenge for his sacking a few seasons ago, and I hope to God Lee Johnson and his Sunderland team does everything they can to get 3 points against Fleetwood to extend their time at the top of League One. When it comes to predicting the final score of this game, I think if Sunderland can remain focused on winning the game, they will have enough in their arsenal to claim 3 points, and I think Sunderland may end up getting a 1-0 or 2-1 win. So that ends another episode of the Football Crazy Podcast. I will be back on Tuesday to preview the EFL Cup match between Wigan Athletic and Sunderland. So until then, thank you so much for listening, stay safe and good night.
He's football crazy, he's football mad. That football had just taken away the little bit of sense he had. And it would take a dozen servants to wash his clothes and scrub, since Paul became a member of that terrible football